Continue our election coverage with the latest results across our state as well as nationwide.
Nia Wong is live with a look at voter turnout and how it actually delayed results getting in here in Nevada. But we're going to start with Orko Manna with the latest on the state Senate and District 3 races. Orko, good morning to you.
John, good morning. These congressional races were extremely important for both parties here in Nevada, with Republicans trying to maintain control of both houses of Congress and Democrats trying to shake up the balance of power in Washington. All eyes were on the U.S. Senate race between Republican incumbent Dean Heller and his Democratic challenger Jackie Rosen. This was a very heated campaign for both sides, with Heller and Rosen pretty much neck and neck up until election night. In the end, it was the freshman congresswoman that unseated the current senator. Jackie Rosen won with 50% of the vote. Dean Heller came in at 45%. Now, we need to point out that with this graphic and all our election graphics, the numbers are correct, even though we are not getting the proper precinct percentage reports from the Secretary of State's office. Now, this race was focused on experience and being able to work across party lines. That's something Rosen touched on during her victory speech.
I will never forget where I came from, and I will always put Nevada first. I will work each and every day to represent all the people of our state, to provide first-class constituent services, and to find common ground with anyone in the Senate who has an idea that benefits Nevada.
Dean Heller was the only Republican senator in the nation up for re-election in a state where President Trump lost. He had not lost an election in 30 years, but that changed last night. Although he was disappointed by the outcome, Heller offered to help Rosen in her new role.
So to her, congratulations, the best of luck. She's my senator, and if there's anything that I can do to help her in this transition, myself and my staff are willing to do so.
Moving on to the other congressional races here in Nevada, the battle over District 3 was also hotly contested. Democrat Susie Lee came out on top with 51% of the vote, and Republican Danny Tarkanian coming in at 43%. This was the seat previously held by Jackie Rosen. Lee spoke a lot about the unity she saw on the campaign trail, especially among families, women, and young people.
The one thing that's impressed me the most on the campaign trail has been that the power we have when we come together and we organize and we stand up and demand the things that we want this world to be.
This was Danny Tarkanian's 7th political loss. He and his wife Amy say they ran a great campaign with solid grassroots support, but they also called the negative advertising during the past few months as disgusting and called attacks against Tarkanian lies.
And unfortunately, when next time people complain about the representation of Washington, D.C. and why they're disgusted with them, they should ask themselves, if you're going to vote for somebody who lies to you, you're going to expect them to be liars to you when you're in Washington, D.C.
Please, there is no room for the voters to complain when you're going to put a liar into office. It is your fault.
There were 3 other congressional races last night, including in the 4th District. Democrat Stephen Horsford won against Republican Crescent Hardy. They had both previously been members of Congress, but were not re-elected. Next, we have the results from District 1. No surprises here. Democratic incumbent Dina Titus won re-election with a good chunk, 66% of the vote, against Republican challenger Joyce Bentley. And for District 2, again, no surprises here. Republican incumbent Mark Amodei beat out Democratic Clint Noble with an 18-point lead. So just to recap, all the congressional seats up for election in Nevada, except for one, went to Democrats, and you could really feel the excitement at the Democratic headquarters last night. Back to you.
Thank you, Orko.